You don't follow college basketball, I'm sure, like college basketball people do.
Right, it's in the periphery.
Yeah, I have a hard time believing that coaches don't hear about 4-year, 25 sex parties in virtually half a decade. Do you buy any of it?
No, I don't buy it at all. Listen, a football program is much easier to hide things in because there's
so many
85
people.
scholarships, 115 players. There's countless people on the periphery of the program, whether it's athletic trainers or academic support staff or anything. Things can get lost, right? Things can go through the cracks. But in a basketball program, there's at the most 12 players.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the hands-on contact with the coaches and the staff around those players is too great to have anything fall through the cracks like this. And when it's this big, you're telling me that no one uttered a word of it? I don't buy it. I think coaches, especially in this day and age, are incredibly serious about knowing everything their players are in because of Twitter and because of the news cycle. And so coaches are even more hands-on now than they were when I played.
And even if they're not, they have guys in the program watching it for them.
That's right.
So 4 years, sex parties, Rick knew nothing.
No, I don't buy that at all. I think whatever was going on. And again, I don't know the story all that well. If you're asking me, does a coach know if something that drastic is happening? There's no question in my mind that a coach would know about it.
Let's say when you were at Colorado and there was after a weekend of recruits,
right.
Like you have those 8 recruiting weekends,
right.
And you're the quarterback.
By the way, do you know how boring I am?
Why?
I was never asked to host a recruit.
And you were the quarterback.
And I was the quarterback, right? So I was never asked to host a recruit. And I used to ask them why, and they were like, "You're 22, you're 23. Like, what are you going to do? You're older than everybody. Everyone thinks you're 30." So, anyways, but yes.
But if you on one of those big weekends, and even if you weren't part of the recruiting process, did you hear stories?
Absolutely, you knew exactly what went on, who went where, what guys. Because coaches are very smart in recruiting now. This is not, we're not all sitting around singing Kumbaya. So. Coaches would send the players that they knew liked to get after a little bit, and they would send them with the portion of the team that they knew were going to go out and have parties and things of that nature. And then the guys that they knew were more conservative, they would stick with more conservative players on the team, and maybe, they would do things literally, this is not a joke, like go to a movie. And so like-minded individuals were going to recruit like-minded recruits. And so for the Louisville thing, there's no possible way that coaches didn't know about what was going on. It doesn't even strike me as fathomable that they wouldn't know what's going on.